So people have been talking about AI recently, and it's been in a very negative kind of lens, right? AI is bad. AI is going to replace everyone, and if it replaces everyone, you're gonna have a bright future begging under a bridge for your daily meal or doing things behind a McDonald's that you may otherwise not want to do, right? But have we considered the three reasons why AI is actually a good thing and why it's actually better than people and why we should maybe be embracing it? Number one, AI doesn't go to the bathroom. Think about it, right? Every day, you go to the bathroom 5 minutes. Let's say you piss, what's like a normal amount of time to go to the bathroom? Like 5 times? Like, let's say you go to the bathroom 5 times a day during your 8 hour shift, right? I'm not talking 5 times for the whole day. I'm talking 5 times during your shift. So over an 8 hour period, you gotta take a dump 5 times, 5 minutes apiece, minimum, maybe 10 minutes. So you're spending like 50 minutes. That's like an hour almost. You're spending an hour a day in the bathroom. That's not good. Number two, lunch. You have to eat. You think a computer has to eat food? Do you think AI has to eat anything? I mean, besides like, the 5 bajillion gigawatts of electricity and enough drinking water to fill a million Olympic sized swimming pools. But besides, the electricity and the water, it doesn't need to eat anything while it's working, right? The water just gets pumped in continuously and the food just gets pumped in continuously. And then number three, it's cool. You're a person, people, humans. It's so outdated. It's so old fashioned. It's not old fashioned. AI, AI, people, humans. AI. It's just so much better. So, that's just the way it is. Now, three ways that AI is better than people. How do we manage to stay in the race, right? Like, how do we manage? So, number one, bathroom breaks. So, number one, have an apparatus hooked up to your chair so you don't have to go to the bathroom. You just let it go while you're working, right? And that saves time. Number two, have an IV drip or a machine that force feeds you to give you your nutrients at your desk so that you don't waste time eating, like the biological waste of mass that you are, as opposed to the, silicon superior being that is AI. And then number three, what was the third thing I said before? People are old fashioned, we have to rename people. Maybe instead of calling ourselves humans, we call ourselves the riffraff, right? Because AI is such a cool word. Humans, it's nasty. Or maybe not riffraff. Maybe we call ourselves earthlings. And even then, I think it's over. We're done. We're going out. It's like when you get a new car or like you get the new computer and you toss your old computer in the trash, There's a new model out. There's a new model and we're the old one. We're going to the scrapyard, unless we do some kind of drastic times call for drastic measures, right? Like maybe if we do extreme things like chip in your head, you get a brain chip into your brain so that you're directly hooked up to the computer and you think and your thoughts become whatever you want on your computer on the screen. So, you're too busy going to the bathroom, you're too busy eating. And I forgot the third point. And the way that you fix this is, like I said, machine so you don't have to get up to piss, machine force feeding you, and a chip in your brain permanently hooking you up to the internet. So basically the Matrix. Maybe the Matrix had something about it. Maybe the Matrix had something right. Besides all the cool fight scenes and, Keanu Reeves being like, yeah, right? Besides that, maybe it was a documentary. Maybe it was a message from the future, right? Maybe we ought to be studying it in school and universities. Maybe there ought to be a graduate program dedicated to the Matrix franchise. You get a master's degree in the Matrix, and you'll be the most prepared for being homeless in the AI apocalypse. You'll be home. You'll still be homeless. The degree won't help you, but you'll anticipate it. So you'll be poor, but you'll be full of knowledge, right? And knowledge is priceless, ultimately. Despite having no money and no food and no shelter, knowledge is priceless. So at the end of the day, you technically die a very rich, poor man or woman or whatever, right? And that's what's most important, is that your soul was rich, you know?